NBA's leading scorer, joined by Tobias Harris, P.J. Tucker, the one-time Texas standout. Other night, Keita Bates-Diop, Jakob Poeltl, Josh Richardson, normal 18-year-old. And Richardson takes away from the bobbled pass from
Philadelphia. And it wasn't even that close.
They're a whole different team right now.
Yep.
Harden. And Doc Rivers has seen enough.
Yeah, he's seen enough. I mean,
Spurs dominating with a 5-0 start.
Oh, the Sixers have...
Bates-Diop averaging 7.5, shooting 35% from deep. It's his 22nd triple. Anthony Melton, a 39% three-point shooter, makes his 107th. He's second on the team to George Niang, who comes off the bench.
Didn't he there at the end when he saw the ball go through?
A mini shimmy.
Yeah, a mini shimmy.
Another one. He averages 10.9 a game. KBD to Poeltl. Pop a shot
so well, but you almost have to live with that as opposed to him getting all the way to the basket, overpowering your defense, drawing fouls, making it easier for his teammate.
You credit your coaching success to being a broadcaster? And he said, yeah, I want to thank Greg Papa. Spurs played from 3. That's now his 45th triple of the season.
He just presents such a unique problem for other players.
With the 2 to make it 17-12 as Branham has 4.
Yeah, showing off that touch in the paint area.
T coming up. Timeout now for the Spurs. And Maxey, kind of the unsung third of the big 3.
Yeah,
he's
right.
averaging 20 a game.
There might be a lot of casual.
Johnson to Keldon Johnson. Again, back from Collins. Keldon gets nifty to avoid Embiid. Juggled it, finally claims it. 2:05 to go in the period, and Milton gets lit.
Jumper, he's got good touch. Just unable to knock that last one down.
Wesley straight to the rack and scores.
Played really good basketball.
Yeah, his 3rd game in 3 days for him. Played a little bit here against Sacramento on Wednesday. G League last night. 80% himself.
Yeah, he's just a scorer, but he can get it.
Boston Spurs made a huge comeback in the 4th quarter. Blake Wesley was the guy who had the ball in his hands and was making the right decisions and taking all the big shots at the end of the game. Like how he seized the moment, ended up with 18 in the...
Shouting at my partner here for a moment.
Doc was yelling at you.
Amazing. The fan support, the community was just, we were theirs and they were ours.
Yeah.
And here you got the Iceman, he's leading the league in scoring all the time. And then on top of that, to play out there with points of the game. And I sat down next to a person and started eating their popcorn. Didn't even want to come back down here and just watching this. It's so quick now.
Right.
And they got so much, and they're allowed to walk and they're allowed to carry the ball and all that stuff. It's hard to guard somebody.
It's impossible. You can't let a guy get his body into your body.
Right.
You know, I'm guarding Dominique Wilkins, and you would freak out over the flagrant fouls. I mean, you wouldn't even recognize what those are anymore.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
The foul, the open.
As well as Romeo Langford, all injured. 9 on the shot clock here for Branham.
Oh, good hesitation there.
Oh, wow. Was that enjoyable? Was it?
You know, I went over the first time to Italy because I had ruptured my Achilles and I was just coming back from it. So it was more like a training process, seeing if I could really do it. As cut, but then I went to Paris. I lived in Paris for 2 years. I lived in Israel for 4 years. Listen, it was great because they take care of a lot of things here.
He leads Philly with 10. We've got 6:17 to go here, 2nd quarter. In the paint, the slam coming.
Good. He's a guy who, doesn't shy away from the contact. He's rough. He's physical.
Relishes his role. Rebounding.
Well, he's a solid player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a solid backup to Joel Embiid if you want some toughness and some grit coming off the bench.
Richardson.
That's what he is. Thinking about it on the way up, maybe he's going to put the ball on the floor.
Embiid gets the never a good sign when the Spurs go down double digits. History says they do not end up with enough. 7 on the shot clock. Turnover. Embiid to Harden. Back to Joel Embiid.
Goodness.
Over again as a bobble pass to Poeltl. Harris with the breakout dunk. Steal dunk.
Yeah.
Backdoor cut. Poeltl inside. Poeltl back to McDermott. Fouled and one. The 3-point play, 66-54. Harris rotates it quickly. And another open three. The top of the Eastern Conference picture. They're number 3 coming in tonight. Keldon Johnson gets a left hand.
A lot of touch on that one. Second or third one we've seen this week.
Embiid. He's got 20.
That's about all you can do. Again, you're showing another defender there. I believe that was Josh Richardson who stepped in there just to keep Joel Embiid from penetrating all the ways.
Poked away by Melton. Harden serves it up. And the two-hand dunk. Spurs, particularly one of the top teams in the league in pace and running here, and you're going to have attacking plays. You're going to Harris. Embiid takes a little bump and one.
Well, they're certainly playing like a contender.
Johnson and then Pirtle.
One there because he's a terrific three-point shooter in the corner. Loves that short corner.
Pirtle got it to fall.
I like the action. You still want to try to push it. You don't want to have to continually try to set up against the Sixers D.
Harden knocks down the three.
His rhythm was thrown off.
Richardson looking for Jakob again. Oh, that's Glass Tucker. Harris to Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, out of the shot.
Josh Richardson. Johnson gives it up. And the score.
Actually, very warm, but it's itching. Better check for fleas in there.
Johnson on the drive.
They were cruising too, Bill. You know,
right.
Looks like they're really running and struggling.
Embiid is getting
there because he could have easily thrown that one down.
Got 30, 3 below his average. Stanley Johnson from Government. Maxey swings it. Eyeball literally tosses it up, but ends up coming back to him.
That's basketball just since the defense shifting. Away with it and learn from their mistakes. A lot different defense than what Blake Wesley's seen at the G League level.
That pretty much summed up the Spurs night.
Yeah, Gonzaga and Arizona banging heads.
It's a nice bucket from the Notre Dame. Let's fly from outside. Thibault got a piece. It's Diop. Up and in. 9 minutes play. First of 3 on the road. Tyrese into the contact. Off Montrez ahead to Maxey.
We'll be trying to get in the middle of that, but Tyrese grabbed it and went.
Step back. Oh, yeah. Some of my stuff. It might be a little tight. You can try. Johnson lost it. Roby picks it up. Misses the bunny. Collins, another offensive rebound for the Spurs.
Kind of indicative of how their night has gone for the Spurs.
Branham allows in the 3.
14 points for Branham.
And again, he wasn't even their highest pick. He was the 20th pick in last year's draft. Jeremy Sohan not available tonight. He was the 9th pick. And Niang.
And you can tell by the no hesitation in his shot. There is no hesitation.
I thought the dude was from Orlando. This doesn't make any sense.
Just a great vibe. Thank you, Sixer fans.
Johnson, corner 3.
8 on the shot clock. Harden had it knocked away by Roby.
Yeah, be careful with your arms here. He get tangled up. He's going to get himself to the free throw line.
81. Number 3 makes.
And easily one of the more approachable guys out there. So good on the youngster.
132 to 116. Wesley kicks it back out. Branham for 3. Got it again.
Eddie.
Branham, 26. Johnson gives it up to Wesley with 5. Puts it up and in. Barlow inside.